Now, let's get ready to rock and roll with a man who knows less about sports than you do, and you didn't think anybody did. Here's Buddy. Oh, my Lord, it's the USFL. I didn't actually know until this past weekend that they're playing all of their regular season games in Birmingham, Alabama. Lord Almighty. No wonder there's nobody in the stands. After you've been one time, you're not coming back. And I mean, there was nobody in the stands. They had less attendance than if the stands people had been told to stay away because of COVID. Have mercy. I wish them well, but for Lord's sakes, it don't look too good for the USFL. On a recent trip to Germany, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodyear met with Chancellor Hitler to discuss plans for a new franchise and stadium in Germany for an NFL team. He was shocked when Hitler offered him the use of a seaplane that would be flown in and land on the Hudson River and take Goodyear out and deposit him at Hitler's summer retreat down near Rio. Goodyear said, "Adolf, I live in America. We don't assassinate people because they don't agree with us." Hitler then smiled and said, "Roger, tell that to JFK when you see him." On a recent trip to Germany, NFL Commissioner met with Chancellor Hitler to discuss plans for a new NFL franchise coming to Germany soon. He was surprised when Hitler changed the topic and said he would offer a seaplane to pick up Goodyear one night in the Hudson River and fly him to South America to a destination unknown. Goodyear responded, "Adolf, I live in America. We don't assassinate people because we simply don't agree with them." Hitler smiled and said, "Roger, tell that to JFK when you see him." A former NFL player told a congressional committee today that he was offered a contract to take out Roger Goodyear. He asked the people making the offer why he was chosen, and they said, "Well, you've done it before and got away with it. Why not again?" He then told him to kiss off, and that was the end of that conversation. Papa John's told a national interview that he was offered or asked to join a conspiracy that would oust Roger Goodyear. He named names, but I can't verify them, so I'll keep my big mouth shut. But there were two prominent owners from the NFL who approached him with this offer. Wonder what topping he's going to put on that one. As the Chambers brothers sang in the 60s, time has come today when young hearts must go their way. Yeah. It's time to get rid of Roger Goodyear. But I don't mean it in any harmful way. I don't want to bring the man any bodily injuries or suffering of any kind. Let's just get the owners together and vote his butt out. But maybe Roger, somewhat like the owner of the Washington football team, has something on the owners that they can't really afford to let him go and have it brought up. We can all speculate what that may be. Hell if I know. I just read them as I see them. But Roger, I'm waving your ass goodbye. Well, the word on the street is animal rights activists or extremists are considering making the ultimate sacrifice this year before the start of NFL games. That's right, they're talking about the big one. Gonna light their own asses on fire and self-immolate themselves in front of stadiums around the country. What will Roger Goodyear do to prevent this? I don't know. There are only so many cops and security people you can put out there. You can't watch everybody. And as we know from what the monks did in Vietnam, that's how you say that word, by the way, Vietnam, none of that LBJ bullshit, Vietnam. what a twit he was. At any rate, we'll see what countermeasures are put in place. So don't be surprised if you've got to strip down to your shorts and socks, ladies included. Especially ladies, after we saw what took place at some of the NBA games. Woo! So much for gluing your butt to the asphalt. I don't know that there's super glue that would do that. But at any rate, it could be messy at the start of the NFL season. Woo-hoo! Well, boys and girls, this brings us to the end of another exciting chapter of Sports Inquirer. I appreciate you listening. This is your host, Buddy. And if insanity runs in your family, that's not all bad. So, thank you for listening. Stay tuned. Hope you will subscribe. Pass the word. I could use a few more subscribers. No, it doesn't mean a penny in my pocket. I don't even know what the hell monetization means anyway. So, get ready for the next chapter. Who knows, someday or another I'm actually going to get nerve to do the video. And that'll be another one for you. Take care, be careful, and always peace, love, and rock and roll!